Hey guys, it's Jay Norris, Director of Safety. Happy Safety Monday. Thanks for clicking in. Today we've got Jason Quicksall here with us. He works in Roadway Design Division. He is our State Work Zone Engineer, doing a great job there. And y'all, today I want to talk about when we're on the interstate and we have an incident take place, a crash, we have secondary crashes that can take place because a queue backs up and we have stop traffic and high-speed traffic in a proximity to each other. It can be a real problem for us. And we have a great Protect the Queue program. But one of the things Jason's been working on is a portable queue warning system on our construction contracts, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So quickly, tell us what's going on with that.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Jay. So a portable queue warning system is basically a system which is devised of Doppler traffic sensors and portable changeable message signs. We stagger the sensors and the message boards back from the work zone at a fairly regular interval, say like a mile interval, mile and a half. And then we program a matrix of messages based on the downstream traffic conditions. So as a car enters the work zone, they may get, on a free flow condition, they might get a message that says road work ahead 3 miles. As that traffic begins to slow, that message would change and it would say traffic slow ahead 2 miles. Or it might say traffic stopped ahead 1 mile.
That's awesome. So we're automating that process.
It's very responsive.
And that's great. It's consistent. So we had a resurfacing project in Cumberland County that had regular queue protection, and then we had a resurfacing project next to it that had the portable queue warning system, not the same year, but years apart. Talk to us about what you saw.
They were actually bridge projects. But yeah, they were about month-long bridge projects at about 2 miles apart, I-40 in Cumberland County. On the one project, the first project, we used queue trucks, one queue truck for each direction. We immediately, when this project got started, we had issues with rear-end collisions almost on a daily basis. On the next project, we decided to deploy a smart work zone system. When we went back and looked at the data on these two projects, we saw that on the first project, almost 60% of our crashes were due to the work zone, whereas on the second project, it was about a third.
Right.
So it was a big, it was almost, we cut our wrecks in half.
Yeah.
So it was a big safety improvement.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, I want to shift gears with you. You've recently issued a memo to the regions. We work with our operations team, and we talked through an issue with law enforcement on construction projects. And the department, when we have an interstate job, we'll work with THP to get them out there. We've got a journal voucher system. We'll work with them. If we can't schedule THP, we'll work with a local city or county police officer to have them out there, and we'll reimburse the contractor for that. But we're having folks that have blue lights that aren't certified and don't have marked vehicles as we need. And talk to us about how the contractor can use those.
Right. Well, thanks, Jay. Yeah, we recognize that on certain instances, it's valuable to have just a simple blue light presence on a job. That if someone approaching a work zone sees those flashing blue lights, they're likely to act a little better.
Right.
They're going to slow down.
That's right.
So in those instances, and those are very, instances when the contractor just wants that presence and they don't need the police officer to do any action in traffic or enforce any laws, then we are permitting the use of private contractors to do that work.
So just to be clear, is they would sit with the crews to slow traffic down. They would not enforce speed.
Correct.
And the final thing is we pay for THP in local, but we would allow the contractors to use these, but we're not going to pay for their use.
Correct.
Is that right?
That's correct. We only have a couple instances, a couple scenarios where we require there to be law enforcement. And one of those is in a rolling roadblock situation, and another is per se when there is a signalized intersection and we are not changing, and there's going to be an active red-green signal, and a police officer needs to override that signal.
So by MUTCD, we've
got
to have somebody there. But on our interstate projects, we do have law enforcement out
Correct.
there. Okay, I want everybody to understand that. And there's a memo issued to the regions about this as well. So finally, work zone design manual. I know your office has been working on that. Give us the latest on that.
Yes, Kittleson Associates helped put this manual together, and it is a comprehensive work zone design manual. It takes designers from start to finish on how to, properly, safely, and effectively, plan and execute a work zone design on a project.
So this is a big deal. We've, across America, the boomer generation is leaving the workforce. We have a lot of young folks that are younger than we've ever been here while I've been at TDOT, and we need good tools and resources for them to use. So this is awesome. You guys are doing a great job. Y'all, that's it for this Safety Monday. You guys have a great week and be safe for your families, and remember, you're 4.